Alrighty guys, welcome back to AMA Caving. This is part 2, so if you missed part 1, be sure to go back and check it out. I actually... Whoop, put my touchpad off quickly. I accidentally screwed up the scheduling of the last episode. I to be honest, I accidentally released it like 8 PM instead of 8 AM, so that was silly by me. But go back and watch it if you missed it, if it didn't appear in your subscriptions, because I wouldn't be surprised if you missed it, so go back and check. But this is part 2. We've still got a bunch of questions to get through. I'll probably have to hurry up a bit. But there are a lot of nice short questions here. But the first question is actually, I think it's going to be a relatively long one. It's from Dimmy Doo, who is Dracona 333 once again, and I'll read it out before I move on. It says, talk about Aussie accents. Your accent seems like the lazy, soft Aussie accent, while other Aussies have the sharper, more aggressive accent that no one outside of Australia seems to understand. And sometimes people in Australia, but it's not the point. And kind of like the accent of Steve Irwin, if you know, Crocodile Hunter guy. I think also the Crocodile Dundee guy as well would be a good example, should I say. Dracona asks, can you talk in that accent? I think so. I do have more of a softer Australian accent, and this is actually kind of the more standard. It's actually... Oh, by the way, I found this lava pool down here. It took me a while to dig around to it, but I found it. The general accent is the softer kind of accent that I do have. Mine's sort of... I would say I have a relatively high-pitched voice compared to a lot of people, especially when I hear myself on recording. In my head, my voice sounds deeper than it is, I think, because I swear when I get back recordings, I'm squeaking like a chipmunk and stuff. It's how high it seems to me. But yeah, I got the softer Aussie accent, of course. You're hard-pressed to find a really, really, I'm not sure if it's what you call it, but we call them really ochre Australian accents. I'm not sure if that's Australian slang or it's a word people use, but it's really, we call it ochre if you're really, really g'day mate and stuff like that. Kind of like a shout out to Fuzzbox here, who every time I talk to Fuzzbox, he does that to me. He always comes on, he's like, g'day Ripper. I'm like, hello Fuzzbox. So shout out to you there, buddy. What? As if this just ends. No, I refuse to believe that this ends in a pit of gravel. Come on, game. Looks like we'll have to find somewhere else. Oh, we'll dig this hole anyway. So those are the ochre accents. I can go to put it on like I'm doing now, kind of g'day mate, how you going? So kind of stuff like that. Most Australians can, just because it's kind of, I don't know, it's just something we can do. It's like, it's easier to put it on because it kind of is, it's how we pronounce words and stuff already, except a bit more extreme. I don't know, kind of like a lot of Americans can put on sort of different American accents just because it's similar way they pronounce words and stuff. I can't really put on American accents that well, I would say. And for those of you who remember all the way back to the Reddit server, me trying to put on a Scottish accent, that was very, very funny. So that's what I would say about it. If you come to Australia, don't expect the really ochre accent. Expect more people talk like me, because it is kind of more the general way people speak. No one really speaks like the Steve Irwin or Crocodile Dundee guy. No one does it, really. So that's what to expect. I think that's all I can really say about that. It's really all I can say about Australian accents, unless you ask me more specific questions. I can't really elaborate on anything more on that. So that's all I'm going to say for now. If you want to know more, be free to ask. I'll answer it as best I can, as best of my knowledge about accents. But that's really all I can elaborate on at the moment. Next question, 3, also from Dracona. Have you had any dangerous/funny encounters with the unique Australian animals? Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but I don't think I have. Well, like you have there are a lot of stories with like kangaroos and wallabies, which are essentially the same animal for you wondering. There's some differences, but not even like there was water over here. No, not even like Aussies know how to tell the difference between a kangaroo and a wallaby. Like what's the difference? But there are a lot of they're actually a bit of a pest. Kangaroos and wallabies. They're a little bit of a pest, but a kind of pest in the way that they just kind of get in the way. They don't do that much. They wouldn't say they don't eat any wildlife. I don't think. I think that are they herbivores? Yeah, herbivores. I can't remember if they eat meat or not. You think I would know this, but I don't. But yeah, kangaroos can be a bit of a pest. You see them a lot on golf courses out kind of towards the bush area. I've been on actually a couple of golf courses where you actually have to dodge wallabies and kangaroos. It's annoying. I haven't got inventory space. I'm going to dump some stuff before we move on. We still haven't found diamonds. That really sucks. See if we can't. No. Okay, so we can dump stuff in here. So that's kangaroos and wallabies. Apart from that, you don't really see many native Australian wildlife unless you go out to the outback. So, you know the thing where everything in Australia can kill you? Not generally, unless you really go to like the outback. You'll see koalas and stuff and drop bears and things like that. Or I've never seen a drop bear in the wild. Like that's they tend to only attack tourists. It's really weird. But yeah, drop bears, you only see them in zoos and stuff, really. So there is no way up here, is there? It doesn't go anywhere. I'll have to listen around for some caves. So I've dealt with like huntsmen and stuff. I don't know if I don't think they're Aussie, are they? I can't really remember. Like when you live in the country, you don't know what is or not. Big huntsman spiders, they're fun, harmless. We've got the funnel web. That's the one we have. That's not down here. It's a bit cold for them down here. They're usually up in Sydney. What's the reason why it's called the Sydney funnel web? No, can't hear anything. But I haven't met one of those yet, luckily. Haven't met a snake. Haven't ever seen a snake. I really can't remember, to be honest. I couldn't tell you any funny stories. So I'm really sorry about that. If I ever think of one, I'll be sure to tell it. But nothing springs to mind at the moment. We're gonna run out of cave here. This is gonna suck. So I'm really sorry about that. But if I think of one, it'll come to me. But I apologize for not being able to answer that. So sorry. Moving on. Lit Zippo, of course, the man himself. He says, "Where do you see yourself in 10 years? What do you think you would bring to this position?" Wait, oh, okay, that's apparently things from his job interview. Sorry, his actual question is, "What's your favorite novel?" I don't as an absolute favorite novel. I don't think I can name one. But as some favorite authors, I think I can elaborate on that. I'm just going to try and listen for some mobs. Am I on? Yeah, I'm on hard. Good. Or maybe if it's daytime, I'll go to the surface and try and find another cave. Favorite novel, I can't. Yeah, it's daytime. I can't really answer that, but favorite authors and stuff like that, I actually can elaborate on that. I would say my favorite author currently, of all time currently, would be actually an Aussie guy. His name's Matthew Riley. I'm not sure if you've heard of him, but he writes some pretty intense books, I've got to say. They're pretty intense. They're pretty in-depth. He writes a bit like an action movie, I would say, would be the way I would describe his writing. Very kind of action. I don't think this will go anywhere. He almost writes like, not quite a screenplay, I would say, but definitely very action movie orientated. Like you could take almost any of his books and write them straight into a movie, and they would be awesome. I'm actually still waiting for that to happen. None of it's happened yet, which is unfortunate. But this may be new generation. Although I haven't seen a border yet, so maybe not. I'll have to see. So I'm really into his books. Go check him out. Seriously, if you have never heard of him and you like the kind of action style books, I would absolutely recommend that. He isn't, even if you don't like the action style books, I would recommend him as a writer because I would say he writes exceptionally well, and he's one of, I would say, my favorite author at the moment. So I would definitely recommend him. Apart from that, is this it? Yes, this is the chunk border. Okay. Okay, there's a chunk indentation there. You can see how far out we went before the update. So, okay, that's okay. We'll find some caves over here. What is that? Look at all the... It's so beautiful. Look at all the pretty flowers. What are you doing? Oh, it's new. So this is fresh. Absolutely fresh gen. Cool. I like this. This is turned from AMA caving to AMA exploring. The other ones I recommend, I've read all like the Harry Potter series. I enjoyed them enough. Yeah, they're not bad. I don't mind them. Don't mind a bit of Harry Potter and stuff. It's a bit younger though. I'm just trying to read. I need to read more. I've been meaning to read. I've never read a George Orwell book. I can't believe I've never read one. It sounds crazy, but we never read him in high school or anything. Savannah. We never read him in high school or anything, so I never really got a chance. And I've just never got around to it. But I really want to read one of his. I don't know. I'm just kind of that kind of person, very cynical. Like reading about cynical stuff. It looks like a cave. No, it's a water pool. Where's a cave? I went to plains. How can I not find a cave? What did I pick up? Seeds, I think. So, I need to read more. It's kind of long story short. I just need to read a lot more books. So be free to suggest some books if you want. I used to read a lot more, but I don't get as much time these days, or too much on the computer. So, I couldn't say a favorite novel, but yeah, a couple of my favorite authors. Actually, I got my bookshelf is right here. Why am I not looking here? It's literally right above my head. And I've got like 5 stats books up here. Should probably actually concentrate in the game. Yeah, I don't have much up here. Okay. Yeah, those were the 2 I'd recommend. Oh god, why can I not find a cave? This is ridiculous, although we're exploring some nice terrain. Please, cave, please. God damn it. So that would be the answer. I don't think I can elaborate on that anymore, so I will move on. There's only 2 more questions? Well, 2 more people ask questions. There's a bunch of questions from Minecraft Redstone nerds who I've been chatting to lately about a secret project that I cannot reveal at this stage. Very top secret. Maybe Redstone related. Who knows? Who knows? Minecraft Redstone nerds asked, this is a good one. Why did you start your YouTube channel? Right. Well, I have been watching Minecrafters play Minecraft on YouTube for ages. I know this is really like hipster. Whoa. Ooh, Enderman. Ooh. Oh, there's a cave. I'm going for that one. I know this may sound really like hipster and stuff, but the first episode I ever watched of Etho was something like episode 7, or maybe even 10. It wouldn't have been more than 10. His first episode I watched of him. Oh, good. Look at this cave. Look, this is just an excellent cave. This is exactly what you want. We're digging down. I'm just going to dig down and see if we tunnel down, see if we find a cave. Whatever. Yeah, I've been watching YouTubers for ages. I've been watching Etho, then I picked up Doc. I watched very, very early on as well. Back when he had his very, very first world tour. I watched, who did I watch at the time? Guy called Static, who's not around anymore. He's an Aussie guy. He's been absent for a while now. I wonder where he is, but he was an Aussie guy, very, very popular. And there, yeah, then from there I got onto like all the Minecraft guys and stuff, but kind of the rest is history kind of vibe, kind of thing from that. I want to pick up these new blocks. Yeah, diorite, yeah. Ditch gravel, ditch coal, granite. Okay, I'm cool with this. So basically back then, you kind of look at them and think, you know, I could do that. Like I could easy, but I was actually in the unfortunate position of when I started watching them of one, not owning a microphone, and two, not owning a good enough computer that would, you know, run Minecraft at a reasonable frame rate. So I'd been wanting to do it for ages, and that's when I kind of, after I watched LPs for a while, and then I found Seth Bling. I found him and a couple of other Redstone YouTubers of whom I can't remember right now. We're getting heaps of new blocks. Good, we've found a cave somewhere. Oh, how about right here? Okay, we'll go around it. Oh, that's gravel. I can't tell. You really can't tell. Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. Yep. Entice that. This is UHC caving mode at its best, at its finest. Block off that. Okay, now I can talk. So yeah, I got into watching those the Redstone guys, and I'm like, you know, I could definitely do this. Like at the time, I was experimenting with Redstone a lot, and I was really getting into. I already had torches. I was really getting into it, and then on my, I think it was actually my 18th birthday. Holy crap, has it been that long? Have I almost been doing this 3 years? I'm 21 this year. Holy crap. So on my 18th birthday, I actually my parents went and got me a brand, about a month off, that's nice. A brand new laptop, and it's actually the one I have at the moment. And this laptop I've got at the moment, it's not the best, but it is definitely good enough to play Minecraft at the frame rate you see now, obviously. So it was then I thought, all I need is a microphone, and my brother actually provided. He actually is like, I have this headset that I'm not using, and I think he was into what was he into at the time? I can't remember, but it was something. He bought a headset. He went out and bought a headset, or got it from someone. Probably got it from parents or something. And he said, I got this headset with a microphone, and you can use it if you want. I'm like, hell yes. And I did my first ever video, recorded my first ever video. And it was the Minecraft caterpillar conveyor. If you really want to go back and watch absolute old school, and it was because I saw Seth Bling's video of a caterpillar conveyor, and I'm like, you know what? I can make a way better design than that. I feel I can make a way better design than that because I was really into pistons at the time. And I went and I made a nice design, and it just so happened Seth Bling found my video and liked my video, and I distinctly remember I posted the video, uploaded it, you know, put it public, and I thought, you know, I'd be happy if people, you know, didn't hate this video. And I come back and I had it set to where like each notification, each comment was an email. And I came back to an inbox of about 50 emails from all these comments. I'm like, what the hell? And you couldn't, and I'm pretty sure, I remember smiling the rest of the day, just reading all these comments. And I'm like, wow, this is legit. And it's from there I got about my first 60 odd subscribers. And I guess this is the bit where you say the rest is history, really. Because I haven't gained too many. That is easily my most successful video of all time, without a doubt, easily. I think, well, it's my most successful in terms of how many subscribers and views I got from it. So yeah, rest is history. And then I did some Redstone videos from there and blah, blah, blah. And you can probably go back through my channel and see when I started my LP and the server series and everything. But that's about it. And yeah, that would be the in-depth answer, I would say. So I should move on. I'm running out of time. I think I'm almost at 20 minutes already, so I think I gotta move on. Minecraft Redstone Nerds asks, what redstone creation are you most proud of? I'm not sure how to answer this. Oh, it's gonna blow. Yep. Whoa, you blew up a lot. I'm not really sure how to answer this. Most proud of? I don't know. I'm kind of a guy who'll take other, like, already established, some established kind of inventions and just improve on them, or make it really, really compact. And I'll take a simple design and just make it as good as I can possibly make it, really. Oh, iron chest plate. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. We're going to go out and see if there are any diamonds. Is it enchanted? No, I'm not going to bother picking it up. I've already got one of my own. We're going to go out and see if there's any diamonds. Because I want to get out of this. Come on, at least one diamond. Come on, we got to. Okay, I'm going to block that off. Yeah, I can't really name a redstone creation I'm most proud of. No, sorry. I really can't. I'm proud of all of my creations. I create all of my creations to have a specific purpose. I didn't even hear him. Where did he come from? But you guys are going to post in the comments and just say, like, oh, he was sneaking up on you for like 5 minutes. God. Whew. Yeah, I couldn't really answer that. I apologize, but I really can't name a creation I'm most proud of. I apologize, but I'm sorry. Moving on. He asks, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Answer is all of it. Next question is, what is the meaning of life? You would think it would be... there we go, diamonds. You would think it would be 42, but it's actually not. It's actually... oh, God. I just burnt like... That's my not happy voice. From burning a bunch of... Yeah, I got the achievement again. At least there's enough to make a diamond pickaxe. I'm happy with that. I don't need an enchanting table. I just want a nice diamond pickaxe, so that's nice. Cool. I'm actually okay with that, even though I lost 3 of them. Oh well, these things happen. Yeah, what is the meaning of life? Yeah, you'd think it was 42, but it's actually 107. Don't ask me why. It's just a thing that I discovered on one of my many what do you call them? They're like kind of where you discover your true self. It's like these what are they called? Like self-reflection trips. I can't remember. Spirit quest, I think it's the word I'm looking for. I went on a self-reflecting spirit quest and discovered the true meaning of life. Unfortunately, that's the best answer I can give, obviously, because, you know, that would kind of ruin the point of going on a spirit quest. I mean, why would you? Anyway, we've got one more question. One more, and it is from the elusive Say No to NWO, who has asked many the question before. He asks, what would you like to see added to the game in the future? Which I believe was asked somewhere up here. Yeah, Norway asked it in part 1. Again, not really anything at the moment. I don't think the game is particularly bad at the moment. Although I'd like to see a new ore. That would be... I've actually rethought that. I would like to see one new ore, maybe. That would be nice. Maybe just an added ore, just to go with maybe lapis and stuff. So, and I'm sure I missed a question. Yeah, I'll get to that in a sec. Say No to NWO also asked, would you be interested in creating a Pixelmon series? Yeah, Pixelmon. Yeah, it looks alright. It looks like a bit of a fad, but I'd be down with that. Unfortunately, I don't have a server to play on. Although I guess I could get into Sunny and play it. I kind of looked at it and thought, yeah, that looks pretty cool, but maybe not something I'd really, really want to do. But if you guys want it, I'm happy to go and do it because I'm into Pokemon. So leave a comment if you want that. So yeah. Now there is actually a question, and you know, I'm going to pause the video right here because I forgot to write it down, and I'm going to get it. So I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, I found it. It is asked by, before I forget, Andy Collins, and he actually asked it on the most recent video, and it was after I recorded the first part, so it's actually not on my list here. And he asks, what made you like Lapis so much? Now, I think I'm kind of in an MC Gamer scenario here where I've just kind of automatically liked the stuff for ages, and it's kind of, I kind of forgot why I started liking it in the first place. And pretty much the basic reason was just like, I just liked I liked the look of the block. I thought it was a really cool looking block. The original one, that is. I'm not as big a fan of the most recent one. I wish they would bring the old one back, but also leave the new one in. I mean, I don't know why they couldn't do both. But anyway, that's for another day. So I just really liked the look of the block. I thought, what's a nice unique material I can use, just because I wanted to differentiate myself from people, be unique. And I thought, hey, this Lapis stuff looks cool. This is before I heard of MC Gamer. I didn't even know he existed at this point. So it wasn't trying to copy anyone. It was trying to be my own person, actually. So, damn it, he's going to knock me off. So I thought, yep, that's really cool. I'm going to use that. And then people are kind of like, why do you like Lapis? That's so weird. And then I'm like, oh, I just love it. It's just awesome. And then I just loved it forever. So, and there's not really it's not a complicated story is what I'm trying to say. It's just that's it. Pretty much I just started to like it one day, and I just never haven't liked it. So that's about it. And with that, I haven't started my stopwatch, but I know we're over 25 minutes now. I have to leave it here. This video has gone on far too long. However, I hope you enjoyed this AMA caving / AMA exploring. Going to do more in the future, of course. And it's really good when I kind of need materials like this. I can actually, it's really nice video. It's really easy video for me, in fact. And it's really entertaining for you. So I guess everyone wins. And yeah, it's fun to do as well. It's fun to get you guys to know a bit more about me and what I do, pretty much. So thank you very much for watching AMA Caving, and stay tuned for the in-Storeroom server, which will come out in the next couple of days, hopefully. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. See you later, guys. How do I get back home?